What is up, guys? Again, NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for July 13th. We've actually got a few class updates to some of the newer classes, ones that weren't rebooted, so we'll dive in and read some notes on those. We have a few events and things, so let's get in there and take a look. First up, we have special and regular barter improvements that we saw coming over from Global Labs. Special barters were added to provide exciting opportunities through bartering. I don't know how exciting bartering is, but okay. Therefore, we've updated the list of items and barters available via special barters to reinstill the excitement. Okay. Bartering on Invernon Island and Dellinghart Island was initially designed for the exchange of materials and luxury land goods. However, to better reflect the current state of Black Desert, we decided to update the items available at these locations. We made verdant blackstones more accessible for adventurers starting their ocean voyage and adjusted bartering option for veteran sailors to make it easier to obtain higher grade enhancement materials, as well as crow coins. And then they've got breakdowns for that as well. Next we have, this is actually interesting because it's on the events page, since it's sort of an event. But then they also put it here because it's a quest thing. Paradise Lost. At Sycraia Shrine, they're seeking the aid of adventurers to investigate some rumors surrounding a certain Paradise of Winds. You can accept the quest line through the Black Spirit under the event tab listed as Paradise Lost. If you proceed through the quest line as a Dracania character, you'll be able to read some of the writings written in the dragon tongue of Draconic and the traces of Brimbolt found throughout the Sycraia Shrine. You can obtain the Unforgettable title once you complete the final quest. And then you get some contribution to go along with your title as well. You'll get furniture item. I believe that is just a, well, Paradise Bound Young Dragon. I guess it's not a furniture item, just a little token thing they sell for 10 mil. You probably want to hang on to that, and a letter to Paradise as well. This does feel like leading up to Dracania Awakening, since we haven't seen anything about it. I'm sure that it is something related to that, since it's very dragon related. Nonetheless, moving into other events going on, we have the only 1 week left event has started. So the hot time that we're running, we've got the 1000% XP going at hot time. We have a full time item drop rate of 100% that's on, and of course treasure hunt is still active as well. Share how to get the most of the hot time event has started. This is interesting. You actually go to the event page and then leave a comment about what you're doing during the events or whatever, and then they're going to reward you with 3 item scrolls, 3 Book of Florin, and 3 300% scrolls. So I guess just jump in there and say, I am grinding cause XP or whatever. Moving on, the Towards the Lost Paradise event has started. It's literally what we just covered, so don't know about that one. Summer pick-me-ups. There's going to be coupons that are going out for each day, or rather they're going to be available. Each day a new one will go. So you can see there's some stacks in there, some magical elixirs. We've got celerity drafts, cron stones, all sorts of stuff. Just a different coupon each day, so just make sure you're paying attention to those and punching those in to get your free stuff. And then we have some summertime GM event fiesta stuff that's going on. So check for your time zone. They're going to have different GM events in game at different times. So you'll need to map that out around your schedule. Make sure you're in there to get participation into that. They're going to be giving out some NZXT stuff as well for selected winners and what have you. So yeah, just keep tabs on that if you're interested in doing it. Moving into content updates and for the character updates, just a few tweaks for some classes, and some have quite a bit. I know one that was very anticipated. We have Maehwa. So let's take a look at what we got here. We improved Succession Maehwa to better utilize her stamina and the Red Blade. Her previous iteration of the Red Blade was tied to using Prime Decapitation, which made it difficult to activate the Red Blade at will. Now, when you use Maehwa's Will with 2 red petals, you'll gain an additional red petal, making it easier to activate Red Blade. Blind Slash will now also spend WP instead of stamina, which we felt would better benefit her combat prowess. Lastly, while Maehwa Ascension to Heaven did improve the cast time of Prime Red Moon, we felt it somewhat lacking, especially since you couldn't combo into other skills until Prime Red Moon's attack had ended. Now, if you've learned Maehwa Ascension to Heaven, you can now combo into Whirlwind Cut, Decapitation, and Prime Petal Swing during Prime Red Moon, adding the option of quickly comboing into other skills after applying the skill's floating debuff. Awakening Maehwa was improved to deal critical damage at crucial moments with a focus on the Petal Swirl skill. Skill's innate accuracy buff has been reduced, but now using the skill will grant all accuracy plus 15% for 10 seconds, thus making it a better skill to complement others. The movement, attack speed, and evasion reduction buffs have also been removed accordingly. To make sure these changes would further complement other skills, we reduced the cooldown times of Moonrise, Flow Cloud Stab, and Flow Moonlight Dash, while also adding a critical hit rate plus 25% buff in PvP only to Flow Frostflower. Finally, we changed Absolute Red Moon, so you can now use the skill with your Awakening weapon, and its visual effects have been changed accordingly. And they've got the specific numbers and percents on that, of course, listed if you want to check those out. Next large one that we got was Archer. Righteous Smite's cast time and projectile speed were deliberately made slow due to its potential to inflict a large amount of damage with your great bow. Therefore, we decided to further bolster that potential by increasing its damage in PvP. Marked Bloom was a skill without any defensive or debuff effects, so we decided to strengthen its concept as a powerful skill by adjusting the number of targets hit by it. Lastly, for Luthragon's Call, we felt many archers were left somewhat exposed once the forward guard effect while charging would end. Now archers can cast this skill in peace, knowing that the forward guard effect will last even after you finish charging this skill. Next up, we have Sage. I know a lot of people looking into this pretty carefully. Succession Sage is known to have an arsenal of skills with long cast times that inflict damage over a large area and apply debuffs such as DP and evasion reduction on hits. However, such long cast times were being punished, particularly in PvP. Thus, to increase the lethality of skill hits, we increased his PvP damage for major skills such as Prime Ader's Mark, Prime Spatial Collapse, and Prime Ader's Energy, as well as improving the efficiency of using Prime Spatial Collapse, Prime Ader's Mark, and Void Gateways with Rift Chain. Lastly, we added a visual effect to disguise the actual trajectory of the Sage when using Rift Chain, making it more difficult to predict his movements. I haven't seen that in-game yet, but that sounds really cool, actually, to me. Awakening Sage saw a similar change regarding his attack damage. Firstly, when comboing from Divine Executioner into Flow Judgment, the previous version had the Spear Bolt attack thrown midair, Smash attack, and the following Spear Bolt attack damage all around the same figures. We decided to bolster these numbers by increasing the number of targets hit by the second Smash attack, while still retaining the number of targets hit at the moment of the Smash attack's initial contact, thus greatly increasing the lethal potential of this skill. In addition, for Lightning Prison, we decided to greatly increase its PvP damage to make it regarded as a powerful skill on its own. However, do note that we felt the critical hit rate plus 100% buff was too excessive to restore. Lastly, Spear Bolt previously only activated faster when used after Shock Relay, but it's now been improved to activate instantly with certain skills without any defensive effects, which we hope will grant a variety of new opening moves for our Sage adventurers. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I don't know why, but Sage seems to be one of the most controversial types of classes when talking about nerfs and buffs and that sort of thing. So we'll see what happens. Next up, we have Corsair. A wave of changes is coming in for Corsair. Wave of changes. You get it? You see what they did there? Nice. First off, the Succession Mermaid skills previously had their defensive effect adjusted. In this update, additional changes were made for better adaptability in PvP situations. Prime Whirling Slash defensive effect was changed from Super Armor while moving to Invincible into Super Armor while moving, and Prime Storming Gale was given the forward guard during the skill effect. I believe that's their disengage. We believe these changes will make her succession combat a lot more flexible than before. Furthermore, the combo Prime Wipeout into Overflow was improved, and the distance traveled with Prime Marika Sea Stroll was increased to improve its approach capabilities. On the Awakening side, we added a new skill called Tide Splitter Patrika. This skill was designed to be used when she's in need of a quick defense, so it has the effect of Invincible at the start of the skill. It can then be comboed into Ocean Melancholy immediately after for additional protection. Additionally, the Super Armor on Pirate's Life for Me was moved to Flow Earthrender Patrika to improve ranged attacks. However, the damage of Pirate's Life for Me was increased to improve it in PvE. And then they have an animation, new skill. It actually looks like it's going to be insanely good. At a glance, like that's super useful, but again, we'll see how those things play out moving on. Next up, we have the end of the Dracania season, which we kind of knew about. So as usual, everything's been converted over. If you didn't already, so you need to get that all clicked through and done, turn in your rewards or whatever. You're no longer a seasoned character. The servers are, of course, going back to regular servers as per usual, so nothing groundbreaking here on that. Item improvements, they actually changed the Maple float to increase its durability when it's enhanced instead of just being a base 50, which I guess I didn't realize existed before that was only 50, but okay, they adjusted it, which is great. I'm interested in how that was left that way for so long when nothing else really works that way. There's that. Monster updates, the only thing really notable is they added kind of an event sort of thing to Upper Sycraia. So the Elmo, the dude that breakdances, spins around and can do a knockdown in Lower Sycraia, has now been added into Upper, and it's an ancient weapon Elmo. So you'll get a message that he appears there, and there's a low probability that a rift will appear when you defeat monsters in there with this ancient weapon then showing up. When he does pop up, he summons a bunch of small Elmos that are going to disrupt their opponents with powerful AoE attacks, and then the summoned small Elmos are going to contest all adventurers nearby the Ancient Weapon Elmo. And when the Ancient Weapon Elmo is low on HP, the summoned small Elmos are going to be sacrificed to explode and deal powerful damage. Then they also note, along with this, that Sycraia, Upper, and Baziden are zones that do not become impacted by item drop rate buffs, and they're also in the treasure item event. They added a couple of zones in place of those this week, like Crescent Shrine and Wargon Nest. Those are going to replace it moving forward. So when we see these future treasure hunt events, it'll no longer include Bazzi Den and Sycraia Upper. Those are just going to be outright removed. Seems to be that way because they just want to keep it unified with loot scrolls or what have you from there, because you kind of you get to grind for them but can't use the loot scroll in those zones. So a little bit of an adjustment, which honestly just makes sense. So that's pretty much it, other than some issue fixes, tweaks, UI updates, etc. there. So let's go ahead and check out the Pearl Shop for this week. First up, we have the new outfit for Guardian. It looks very Guardian-esque. Not upset about it. It is called the Parthenoa. So there's that. Also, they did get the 100 Pearl box, I guess, fixed. Whatever was wrong with it when they brought it out last week is now adjusted, so that is now available indefinitely. As usual, for the new sets, 3,400, if you want to pick up the premium set, you have the other versions at the same regular price. We've got the mystery outfit box. You can get one of these for 100 million silver right now out of it, and these roll for different costume amounts. You can actually get, well, at a very low percentage, you can get 10 premium outfit boxes, 0.5% on that. You're likely probably getting Cronstones or Artisans. I got Artisans out of mine. Not too upset. I was watching Etsu stream this morning, and the man literally got 5 of the Succession boxes out at 1.5%. So, yeah, must be nice. Considering it's 100 mil, it's like whatever. They also have that available 50% off for pearls if you want to get that. Then they've got, of course, got them independently for 1,300 pearls, or you can get a 5+1 pack for 6,500 pearls. Kind of whatever. Just go for the silver one, yellow it, and then move on. If you want to spend some pearls, I am going to recommend this next one, the Super All-in-One pack. I don't know that I've ever seen anything this insane value-wise. It's 92.70 pearls, so it's not necessarily cheap, but what you're getting out of it's pretty nutty. It's got 6 premium outfit boxes, then 100 artisan memories, a bonus of 500 crons, a 60 stack, and then 250 stacks. Then you're going to take your pick out of 3 different options here. They have all of the same items except for one. So each of these 3 options, you're going to get a 7-day value pack, 20 more artisans, and 20 Valkyrie, and then the item you're essentially choosing between is either a 15-day Blessing of Kamisil, 15-day Book of Old Moon, or 300 additional Cronstones. So this pack is absolutely insane. Factor in that we just got a 30% off coupon, and you can get this for like 5,000-6,000 pearls or whatever the math is on that. That's really, really insane. No matter what you're trying to do in the game, that's really, 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 really good value. Strongly recommend picking that up if you were looking to spend pearls at all. Don't run through the RNG boxes. That would be terrible. Other than that, we've got a triple premium box at 6,800 pearls, 3 outfits, 5 item drop scrolls. No surprise there. We have the combat and skill XP change coupons on sale at 8,000 pearls if you want to get that. We see 50% off character slot expansion coupon. Makes me wonder what's coming up for next season release. It'd be interesting if they did that, but then we see Dracania Awakening is the season type, which is what I think we're all anticipating. Anyway, Enhanced Old Moon Scroll at 11.25 is on sale. Notably, it's a 15-day Book of Old Moon, and then you're going to get 10 item drop scrolls and 2 Book of Life, whereas the Blessing of Kamisil we saw last week was actually just 15 item drop scrolls. So interesting that they differentiated those. We've got 2 different artisan enhancement packs available, 22 10 pearls for the lower one and 54 30 for the upper one, which give you 150 artisans, 300 crons, 20 valks, and then a bonus of 44 artisans, 220 stacks, 240 stacks, and 44 mem fragments as well. Then you're going to see these 10 pearl only specials that are available each day, so you have to be logged in to grab those today. If you get in, there's a +4 inventory expansion coupon for 10, but you can see there's some artisan memories. Black Spirit essences are always nice if you can pick them up for 10 pearls. And you have them laying around. But each day you'll have a different special moving forward for the next week. And then we've got a weekend special product. So this will be up on July 15th. A Mount Skill Selection coupon for 992 pearls. We've got another 717 silver, a weekend event goodie, similar to what we had the past couple weeks here. It's 4 Mount Skill change coupons and a premium horse appearance change coupon. We've got loyalty, 100 loyalty update for permanent institution here. It's got 2 sealed compass, 5 purified water, and 5 star anise tea to go along with that. And the weekly outfit sale is the Kuno Ainyo premium set. It's 2720 pearls as is usual. So there you go for the patch notes and Pearl Shop for this week. Let me know what you guys think about the stuff that is going on in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. You can jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.